chairperson is Mrs. Inoyo, and she is unfortunately not here. I'd like to welcome the Mayor of the panel. I'd like to welcome all the special guests of honor who have come here to grace this occasion. And I pray the Lord will help us do this as fast as we can. I feel delighted to welcome you on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the award ceremony screening committee of the Inoyo Toro Foundation to this unique award ceremony of the foundation. Unique in the sense that for the first time in the history of these award ceremonies, we shall have a larger virtual audience and a limited physical audience. Besides, this is the first time we are hosting it outside people hotels and resorts. As usual, the purpose of this annual event is to appreciate our teachers and public school principals who have excelled during the year in this prime professional teaching. Last year, we did not have a formal ceremony due to the COVID-19 schools lockdown. This year, our theme for this program is recapturing societal values, and aptly fits with the theme of 2021 World Teachers Day, Teachers at the Heart of Education Recovery. We are hopeful that we can recapture and recover our lost values as we address genuinely and proactively our education issues. The main aims and objectives of this foundation include to encourage teachers of science, mathematics, English, and some other endangered subjects in our public secondary schools, to stimulate awareness for the study of these subjects, to promote healthy and positive competition for excellence among the teachers, to help teachers to be more committed to their profession as they constantly update their knowledge and help to mentor other colleagues, and to provide mentorship opportunities for students of public secondary schools in Akwa Ibom State by volunteers drawn from different professional backgrounds. For the past 14 years, ladies and gentlemen, the foundation has been striving to supplement the effort of the Akwa Ibom State government in educational development. We have had to appraise the whole education framework in the state in order to proffer to government concrete suggestions on infrastructural, curriculum, and personnel needs, which could move the sector to some appreciable level of advancement. This is our main preoccupation and concern as a foundation. We identified with the state government as she hosted the first ever comprehensive state education summit and exhibition in 2019. Shortly after that, we were also part of the painstaking report of the Akwa Ibom State Think Tank Committee on Education, inaugurated by His Excellency Governor Dom Emmanuel in 2020. This committee, headed by the world-renowned and distinguished Professor Hilary Yang, produced a very detailed and well-articulated education framework or roadmap for the next 10 years for Akwa Ibom State. The governor, being passionate about the rejuvenation of the education sector, had approved the document and has, in fact, started implementing some aspects of that report. The foundation believes that teacher motivation and appreciation are critical in addressing the apathy exhibited in the teacher's work experience and will subsequently enhance performance and service delivery in our schools. This motivation can include an annual mandatory professional development program or seminar that can be held during the long vacation period, which the foundation is poised to anchor if there is sponsorship. The incentives recently announced for teachers by the federal government can also be considered by the state government and can also facilitate in-service training programs for teachers. These will update the teacher's professional and academic competence to enable them face modern challenges in teaching. Foundation's award this year is for 6 subjects: English, mathematics, biology, chemistry, physics, and economics. In each subject, the first prize winner receives $250,000, second prize is 150,000 naira, and the third prize is 100,000 naira. This year, we departed from the past routine and invited online applications from interested teachers via the Foundation's website. A total of 197 teachers, 20 mentors, and 11 school principals applied. Out of these, 186 teachers, 20 mentors, and 8 school principals met the set requirements for participation and were accordingly invited. However, only 162 teachers, made up of 15 English teachers, 37 mathematics teachers, 39 biology, 32 chemistry, 30 physics, and 9 economics teachers took part in the screening tests, which were computer-based under supervision. This response is low compared to the figures in 2019, perhaps due to lack of exposure to ICT. One of the applicants who was discovered to be fraudulent, unfortunately was disqualified and has to write an open apology, which he published in the National Daily. The final screening, that's to show that we are very serious about the matter. We can't accommodate or compromise with our standards. The final screening test for selection of the winning teachers in 2 parts. First part is an aptitude test based on the WAEC-NECO curriculum. The second part is an oral interaction between resource persons and those who pass reasonably well with not less than 40% in the written test. This year we didn't have even 40, we have more than 50%. In order to strengthen the value of the award, the first, second, and third prizes can only be achieved if a contestant scores at least 70%, at least 60%, and at least 50% respectively in the final results. This explains the absence of first prizes in biology and chemistry this year. In the Grand Mentorship Teachers Award category, the mentor must himself scale through the written test at least 50%, in addition to his field experience, which may include teaching, include mentorship, before being considered for the award. Besides, at least one of the mentees of the candidate should be a prize winner in the main event in the year. So the Grand Mentor Award attracts 500,000 naira. This year we have 5 Grand Mentors, each in biology, chemistry, English, mathematics, and physics. Now we get to the next category, the Principals Award, which came on board as tabled in 2017. It is aimed at rewarding the efforts of exceptional school principals who have distinguished themselves in pushing the academic and administrative advancement of their institutions by providing a congenial environment for study. The foundation team visited 8 shortlisted principals from the 3 senatorial districts in the state to appraise their submission using well-articulated performance indices. Only 7 of them appeared this year for the screening tests, where consideration was given to practical management and administrative procedures and principles. The 3 highest scorers, 50% and above in this test, were further subjected to oral interaction, after which the best principal emerged, as we will see this year. This year we have the 4th winner in this category. This is the 4th year of running the Principals Award. The screening process and the written oral interactions were handled according to preset rules and procedures with transparency and integrity. The expert examiners were carefully selected consultants from the academia and the public sector. Distinguished chairman of this occasion, guest speaker, respected guests, ladies and gentlemen, these winners will be presented for award of prizes at the appropriate time during the program. We'd like to profoundly appreciate His Excellency Governor John Emmanuel for his passion for proper education of the Kwegun child through the provision of basic infrastructure and the recent recruitment of teachers for schools. We have told 1,000 for secondary, another 1,000 in the pipeline for primary. Government's gradual implementation of the provisions of the education roadmap is a strong testimony to this passion. We are grateful to the Honorable Commissioner for Education, the Permanent Secretary, as well as the State Secondary School Board, Education Board, for providing the needed data on schools and facilities and also facilitating our entry to schools. We are grateful to principals of schools for their support, which led to a smooth selection process during the year. To thank all our collaborators and sponsors. I wish to appreciate the advisor, the chairperson and members of the Board of Trustees of the Inoyo Toro Foundation for this vision and their continuous commitment to this noble project, which has impacted positively in the performance of some of our students in public examinations. Some of these beneficiaries are now graduates in various fields of study. The foundation is also grateful to our very experienced consultants, Dr. Happiness Uduk, Dr. Juliet Udodun, who anchor in English, Dr. Nsima Odoidun, and Dr. Felix Gwemudia, Biology, Dr. Imabo Odosoro, Dr. Inoyo, Chemistry, Mr. Nobom Omobom, Economics, Professor Godfrey Apabio, Professor Louis Apabio. I don't know if they are here. They can just stand for recognition. Physics. Those ones are for physics. Professor Mfoniso Morin, and myself for mathematics, and Mr. Kanabasubo, retired permanent secretary in the Ministry of Education and an education consultant, for their honest diligence and selfless services to the foundation. These experts worked with the screening committee, which includes Mr. Joseph Udor, Mrs. Vivian Khan, and the staff, to determine the winners this year. It is pertinent in conclusion to draw the attention of our dear teachers to the fact that our children would excel to whatever height in their academics if given the proper mentoring by their teachers. Please create curiosity as you teach so that they will continue to learn, they continue the learning process as long as they live and so actualize their dreams. I also wish to urge the students not to be distracted by myriads of today's